Alright, so in this one, if you don't see the reveals and stuff, we are getting a GT Spirit Bomb Goku here as the new LF. The 1% unit is a Pan, Trunks, and Giru assist, and then an EX of Trunks as well. Both Beast Form Trunks is there. So it's interesting. I did not expect that to be the case for the 1%. You know, this is very obvious that, you know, the quotes they were saying and all that, very strange to me, really, that not even that's a Goku, right? It's Goku. We're gonna get Gokus. Makes sense. It's just back to back. Goku's a little bit gassed, but like just a bit strange that there's no Vegeta in this card, like, at all. I don't know what they were thinking with that. I mean, literally, one of the text lines they put out was Vegeta speaking when they thought Goku was dead. So it's like, I thought he'd be somewhere. He's nowhere. No, not at all. He is a blue defense type, this Goku here, and I'm going to tell you if you should summon or not, what I think the banner will be. Reminder to you real quickly, what they stated is a new LF is coming as well, so most likely we're not getting an Ultra. The plan most likely being that this LF comes, then next week we get that Red Omega Shenron Zenkai, you know, whoop-de-doo, and then after that, instead of an Ultra coming out, we are getting another LF. My thought process is this one is a Hero LF banner, because it's like, you know, here's Pan, GT, fucking GT, I have to say GT, Pan, Trunks, Giru, you know, those are hero characters, the main characters of GT, and obviously Goku, right? My thoughts would be the villain portion of that comes in 2 weeks with like either Omega or Super Baby 2, and then Possessed Gohan comes out alongside Super Baby 2. I don't know. I don't think Vegeta comes out, honestly, because I don't know what they're gonna do. Who knows? But that's kind of a thing to push forward, because this unit might right now not have as high value as he will in 2 weeks because of what will come out in 2 weeks. This guy, again, he is a blue defense type. What I read from his kit, and you could find it anywhere. I don't even have the link anymore. I lost it, to be honest. Is he's like a modernized Dragon Fist. I mean, you see it here. 2024 Dragon Fist has arrived, is what I said, because that's how I feel. His situation is he basically has build up. I mean, if he's getting hit, he's getting his gauge built up, right? 15%. But if his allies are doing cards, himself or allies are doing cards, he's getting his gauge built up. Then his gauge, once built up, okay, his blue card gets amplified, okay, his ultimate gets amplified, okay, his, you know, etc. gets amplified. And that's nice. You know, you can move Vanish when ally is dead. He can go offense neutral on his ultimate when he's last man standing. He has endurance 40%. He can't be rushed out by UVB or UGB because he cancels the buff effects of nullifying endurance on rush. So, like, he has some traits that are more defensive, but he's not perfect. Again, I did state he is a blue unit, right? We have Pycon, we have Rep UI, we have Orange Piccolo. We got a lot of greens, so I can say, yeah, you can summon for him and be like in a spot that's really not ideal. But I really am thinking about these green units, and I'm seeing Goku Bardock, G4, the ones I already stated, Rev UI, Evo Kaioken, Orange Piccolo. Like, that's a lot of greens. That's 4 to 5 greens. And just to point out, the main purples I would say that are actually usable right now, there's really 2. One being Jiren and the other being Cell. If you want to cope UGB, I wouldn't argue with you. I'd be like, I don't really fully agree, but like, you could cope UGB. Fine, whatever. That's the 3 purples that are, you know, pretty solid right now. Which none to go on his team. So this guy's a blue defense type. He's going to need protection. He has some defensive neutral. What is it? 5 counts on entry, he gets defensive neutral. Then when his endurance gets popped, he gets full endurance, not full endurance, full defense neutral when his endurance is popped, right? Because he has endurance. Again, that can't be rushed out, his entire situation of himself, by UGB, UVB, which is nice, but 5 counts is not enough. We know how, you know, units combo. I mean, look at any modernized unit. How long do they combo? They combo a long time. So that 5 counts neutral of defensive neutral, it's not full neutral, it's a defense neutral, it's not going to be long enough. And then his purples, this doesn't flow on his team, this doesn't flow on his team, this doesn't flow on his team. So he has no purple on his main teams, which it's not going to be GT. GT has no purple anyways. It's going to be Sun Family. So you're thinking of Sun Family here. Okay, let's look at Sun Family real quickly. And this is, again, this is a should you summon or not. I'm explaining the reasoning why you should or shouldn't right here. Sun Family right here, we can look at it. Who's the purples on his team? I mean, let's sort by purple, right? Who is going to protect this guy? He's going to need protection, right? He will. Goku Frieza, most likely can't really do it. I mean, you couldn't even run Goku Frieza prior. What would make Goku Frieza be usable more now with this new blue? Because they're not more protected, right? They're worse off in protection. And obviously they're tag units, they have to tag out, which double blue units in this current meta is really spooky. Path to Power, I guess, but he got nerfed by Legends, so maybe he's not the ideal choice. And everything else doesn't even fit as a close option. I guess UI Omen, but like, why? Like, my whole point of this is being that you don't right now, again, this could change in 2 weeks, and well, this video could be wrong in 2 weeks, but right now, how it feels and how the current meta is, there's no one protecting this guy. No one at all. Now, I'm sure GT will get a full color wheel, right? We've got a blue, a yellow, and a green, right? Yeah, because G4, then the pan whatever thing is a yellow, and then this is a blue. So we got 3 of the colors. We need, obviously, a red and purple, right? As the last 2. I'm sure that will happen. But right now, specifying here, right now, this guy is very unsafe. There's no protector for him on his main teams, which would be Sun Family. And if you want to cope GT, okay, run GT. He still has no protection, so it doesn't matter. I would say this unit is a skip. I'm even thinking about the banner. I would think Path to Power or Namek returns just because it's Goku. So it's like, here's Sun Family, return some Sun Family. GT Goku and Path to Power share the same attire because it was made like in the sequence of when GT was being made, which a little continuity error, but you know, nonetheless, I don't foresee a situation that this is a unit that you need. Like I really am trying to like think about like where this guy is like, yeah, he's got to be on my team. I don't see right now. I'm thinking about the main Saiyans, main Sun family. Let's say it's Bardock, Goku, Omen, Pikkon. What does this guy do over those that like I would value more? I'm thinking about it. I guess having endurance is a little bit situationally. If there's like a G4 in the match, having endurance is a little bit better than having revival. If there's G4, you know, G4 doesn't gain anything if he pops this guy's endurance, but if he pops Pikkon's revival, G4 gains a lot. But that's so situational, it's not even, I mean, it doesn't happen enough to have that value of like a high sequence and high frequency. So I would just, again, go on the idea that this guy's worth skipping. I can't think of what his banner would be that would be something crazy. You know, in recent times, with a very good unit or like a unit that's like mediocre on their situation on release, kind of like a Pikkon Gogeta, right? They got buffed over time. They weren't like amazing on release, but they were still good. They were just a 1A, 1B with Orange Piccolo. That the banner of theirs was pretty shit. It was really bad. It was one of the worst 2023 banners. And this here, I don't foresee that being any different because this guy will gain value. Again, in 2 weeks, he will gain value. Most likely 2 weeks. I don't know when else it would be. Most likely 2 weeks, he would gain value. But right now, I think this is skip worthy. I don't know if his banner will be up in 2 weeks. They might pull some funny shit on us. Who knows? I think it's skip worthy. I don't think people need to summon for this. I'm thinking about the teams he would run on right now, and I do not think he would run as the opportune unit on most teams in the current situation, because again, this guy wants to be a second man standing type of thing to really get his stuff like, you know, popping. But then you have that, let's say I have my ultimate and then it's like, okay, you know, I only have a situation where I could pop it against like Pikkon, or I can only pop it against this green revival, or like it's just some situations won't be ideal. Again, this guy is just Dragon Fist modernized to a good extent. It's not like he's bad, but it's his color situation and his team situation do not mesh with like what was needed. If this guy was purple, then the next unit was blue, then it would be fine because Omen's only yellow running around. It would have been perfect. But this guy being blue before the next purple came out, no. He needed to be purple for him to be meta right now. At least top tier meta, in my opinion. This guy being blue makes it that he has to wait till the purple comes out, which we're not there. We're not waiting 2 weeks. We're here now in the present. Overall, what do you guys think of this, you know, unit coming out, GT Spirit Bomb Goku? And I'll see you guys in the next one. If you are summoning, good luck. If you're not, wish me luck, because I got to summon aliens for content. See you in the next one.